How well do you know your audience? Hello, my name is Fred. We've been talking the past couple of weeks about the 5 habits of effective communicators. And the central theme really is about the fact that effective communicators have some things they do very well. In the first episode, we talked about the what, which means that effective communicators know the message. They don't just say something because they have something to say. We also looked at the how, and we talked about the fact that it is not what you say, but how you say it that truly matters. Last week, we talked about the when, which has to do with timing, right? That you have to be mindful of the timing. You have to know when to say something because timing is everything. Today, we want to talk about the who, which has to do with your audience. Effective communicators know their audience very well. If you think about marketers know a lot about their target customers, right? They know the makeup, they know their demographics, they know their age, they know the amount of money they make, so they're able to target specific marketing services or products to them. So how about you? If you want to be an effective communicator, you have to know who you're talking to. Why is this important? When you know your audience, when you know the makeup of the audience, when you know the background of your audience, it helps you tailor your message effectively so you can resonate with them. In a recent presentation that I did to a group at work, I knew just a handful of people. I didn't know, who they were, their background. And so I took some time to ask some questions. What is the makeup of this group? Who are they? What's the background? What are some of the challenges they're experiencing? And what do we want this message to say to them? And so I did some background work. I had a meeting with the organizer, and I found some truths. Really, I took some time to learn about the makeup of this group, which helped me craft a message. After the presentation, I got emails and text messages about how effective this presentation was. Was it because I was a good speaker? No, it was because I took some time to learn about the audience. When you know your audience, when you know who they are, when you know what makes them tick, it is only then that you can craft an effective message that can resonate with them. So how about the everyday, communication, like speaking with your child, speaking with your spouse, speaking with your colleague at work? It's the same thing. As a manager, knowing your team, knowing the makeup of your team helps you become more effective at reaching them. As a parent, when you know the makeup of your kids, no two kids are the same. When you know their makeup, when you know what makes them tick, when you know how they respond to certain things, it helps you communicate and reach them better, making you an effective parent, right? When you're a spouse, it's the same thing. When you know the makeup of whoever you're talking to, when you know what resonates with them, then and only then can you craft an effective message. When you're a pastor, you're a preacher, they know the audience, they know the congregation, they know their background, and it helps them craft a message that can resonate with them. This is why communication is such an important art. It's not just saying something just for the sake of it, but you have to know the what, you have to know the when, you have to know the how, and you have to know the who. So next time you have to say something to someone, right? Whether it's a casual conversation or in a formal setting, make sure you know who you're talking to. Make sure you know your audience. How well do you know your audience? Thanks for tuning in. And as always, think on these things.